So, hello again and welcome to today's Powell 365 webinar. Today we are just going to have a quick 30-minute webinar. I'd just like to start off with an introduction. My name's Karina. I'm the marketing manager for Powell 365, and I've been with the Powell 365 team since we launched our product. Today what we're going to talk about is we're going to really deep dive into Office 365 adoption and how you can really push your Office 365 suite investment. Then we're going to explain how by optimizing Office 365 with Powell 365, you'll be able to reinvent communication and collaboration within your team and within your company. And finally, we're going to have a short Q&A conclusion. So please do hold your questions till the end. As you know, I don't know if anyone has used GoToWebinar before, but there is a box there where you can type in your questions. At any point of the webinar, you're more than welcome to type in your question, but please note that we will not be answering any questions until the end of the webinar. So I'm here to show you how versatile Powell 365 is and how this digital workplace can take Office 365 to the next level for your employees and, in fact, for your company and productivity within your teams. Our objective at Powell 365 is to help you make the most of your Office 365 investment. And what we've done is we've taken all of the different Office 365 features and all of the rich tools within the Office 365 suite, and we've unified them together into one digital workplace. It started off with SharePoint, but today, thanks to the Office 365 suite, we have so much more than just that. And what we've done is unified all of these features together into one place. So now you can set up your very own digital workplace without any coding or custom development needed. You know, in the past, without Office 365, to build this kind of platform, you would really need to have very specific development and have a lot of coding, and everything had to be customized in the sense where you're starting from scratch. With Powell 365, we don't want you to start from scratch. Okay, we actually have a WYSIWYG designer that is provided to you, and this actually enables you to build this kind of page without any code. You can create all of the different pages within your intranet or digital workplace without ever really needing to customize it in the sense of CSS development or web parts or master pages. Our WYSIWYG designer actually builds the very specific site templates for your portal, and this is a tool that we use to build everything within your intranet portal. It integrates all of the Office 365 bricks, but it also has external connectors. So things outside of the Office 365 suite are, of course, available to you, such as YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. And because our designer creates a very versatile workplace, you can align the Powell 365 tool to really any sector, whether you work in retail or in education, or if you're a very corporate company, if you're based internationally, it doesn't matter. What we do is we personalize and deploy your portal aligned to your company brand and aligned to your company needs. So, as I said, Powell 365 is an extremely versatile solution. It doesn't matter the size of your company or what sector your company is a part of. We have a ready-made solution that's already aligned to your needs. What you can see here is just 3 different examples of the look and feels that are possible with our WYSIWYG designer tool. So, for example, the first one you see is a corporate internet portal. Here you'll find corporate news, department news, everything that really pushes top-down as well as bottom-up communication. And we also have, of course, revolutionary productivity tools now available at your fingertips. You don't have to go looking for information. Next to that, you can see we have a retail-oriented solution. So this is mostly just to demonstrate how adaptable Powell 365 is to any industry. We started off with our templates, and we've evolved them into whatever our customers need. So this is how we've kind of evolved into this verticalization of a retail solution. And then next to that, we have a business productivity dashboard. And this is the third look and feel that's oriented mainly towards, of course, business productivity. These are all things that are possible that you can create and customize with our designer tool to align everything to your company, to your brand, without any coding and without any custom development, of course. So instead of talking more and more about what we have, I'm actually going to show you guys what is available through a demo of these 3 options that I've just presented to you. So if we exit our presentation here and we open up, this is our first example that I'm going to dive into. This is a quick demo of the 3 solutions I mentioned. Essentially what we have here is a corporate-oriented tool. Just to show you guys really quick, every single any way that you design your portal, it will be completely responsive and completely available for a mobile device, a tablet, or a giant laptop computer. As you can see here, you can see exactly how responsive our tool is. It works on any size screen or any device. So here again is the corporate portal. You can see at the top you have your bar of different departments and different projects and different communities within your company. The first thing we show here at the very top is company news. We have a news slider here that gives the most important news coming through to your company to really give that information to your employees. It's completely interactive. As you can see here, you can like, you can comment, you can see how many people have viewed your article, and so on and so forth. Just next to that, you have the events calendar here. All the most important events show up here, so everyone in the company is in tune with what's going on and when it's happening, or where it's happening. Below that, here we have departmental news. So this deep dives even more specifically into certain departments. So for example, HR or human resources, this is a very big department normally that has to constantly put out information, and you can see that their articles will appear here, easy to find, and of course interactive, as you can like, comment, and see how many people have looked at your article. Next to that, you can see that we have 2 widgets here that are the welcome to and the job offers widget. These are for internal use to really promote your employees. So here we have the welcome to, which essentially welcomes new employees to your company. And then below that you have job offers, which is all of the new offers that are coming through in the company. So this is to keep your happy employees inside of your company and help them evolve with you. Below that, we really transition away from the communication aspect and we dive into the productivity aspect and the collaboration aspect of our portal. The first thing you see at the top here is My Last Projects. And these are all different SharePoint sites that actually come together and represent different projects for your employees. Below that, you have the Live feature, and this is actually the Yammer Enterprise Social Network. With a click of the button, you can dive into your Yammer feed and you never actually leave the portal itself. You can share a comment. Hello, everyone. You can notify people into your post. You can make an announcement. You can add an image to your post, whether it's from your SharePoint or from your computer itself. You can tag people in a post, and then the post, of course, automatically appears just below. You can leave comments, you can like the post, reply, share, and so on and so forth. It's completely interactive, and you never leave the homepage itself. Just next to that, you have My Last Documents as well as Trends, and these are 2 widgets that are actually pulling information from Delve. So here in My Last Documents, it's everything that I personally, as an end user, have been working on, comes up top here. But with a click of a button, I can see more, and with a click of a button, I can open up the last document that I've been working on. Again, never leaving the portal, everything opens up directly for me. Next to that, we have Trends. So Trends is actually all of the most popular documents that are coming from my coworkers. So if I'm working on a project with someone in a different department, it'll pop up here that I can see that Jim actually has updated that document. So I don't have to go looking for it or go looking for Jim if I need to see what's going on with my document. Below that, of course, we have Office Video, completely aligned into the portal itself. With a click of a button, it opens, it plays. You can share it on Yammer, you can send it in an email, and so on and so forth. Also, with a click of the button here, the little plus, you can jump right into Office Video itself, because as I mentioned, the portals are completely customizable. So what we've seen before is that we lined up 3 videos in our portal here, but you could have more than 3 videos, you can less than 3 videos, and so on and so forth. It's just really what you want for your employees and how your employees want to interact with the portal itself. Here again, the corporate portal. But if we really go back into it, you can start off with a template like this, but then say that your company is not really aligned to the corporate sector. For example, we have several clients in the retail sector which actually have evolved our portal, helped us evolve our portal. So if I jump on into our retail portal here, you can see we've created a different look and feel. This is because employees need different things when they're working in a retail sector or setting rather, than what you would need if you worked in a normal corporate office. So for example, if I'm in a store, as this page here is a store page, you can see this is the Seattle store. We have the address. You have the weather, which is actually very important for retail. And you also have your sales board. So this is all of the information coming through Power BI. And this is very, very important information for people who work in retail and for people who are constantly on the store floor. Next to that, you have the at work feature. So this is essentially all of my coworkers are here, and I know where they are and if they're available and if I can ask them a question. All you have to do is hover over a picture of your coworker and you can see you have their Skype, you have an email, you can email them directly, you can call them directly, you can see any documents that they've been updating or working on. And then of course you can ping them on Skype immediately. Skype opens. Or you can check out their agenda and see where they are for the day, if they'll be on the store, in the store, or if they're going to be at headquarters, or so on and so forth. It just makes everything really easy. Communication is key here. You want to have everything simple and easy for your employees to be the most productive as possible. If we go down a little further, you can see that again, this is a different setup. It's a different layout. Here we actually have my activities because as a retail employee, if I work in a store, the first thing that of course I need to have access to is my agenda, what's happening in the store that day, and my emails, what's going on, who I need to contact. So that's what we've put right here. You can immediately add a new event with a click of the button. Everything pops up and jumps right into Outlook for you. You, again, don't have to open another program or another feature. It's there for you already in the portal itself. Then you have My Last Emails. Same thing, with a click of a button, you can send a new email or a new message, all coming from the portal itself. And of course, we've kept our Yammer feed here because communication is very important, and the easiest way to do it is with your enterprise social network. Then as we scroll down here, you can see that company news does still appear. Keeping company culture strong is very important for us from Powell software, as well as in the corporate setting. So here, of course, we've kept the news features and the job offers as well as the welcome to, but we've put them at the bottom of the page because what's really important for retail is sales. And then next to that, you can see we have different widgets here that weren't in the previous example. We have Twitter and Facebook feeds that are completely integrated into the portal itself. Everything is completely adapted to this company. The colors have been changed, the logo has been changed, the layout has been changed. You have different options at the top here. You also have different regions. At the very tippy top bar here, you can actually see that you have notifications, you have your apps, you also have an option to translate your portal. So if this is an international company based in Europe as well as in the United States or even in Asia, you can sift through and change the language of the portal, and that way, no matter where your employees are in the world or no matter what language they're working in, the portal can align to them automatically. Ooh, sorry. So this is an example of retail. So now let's jump into something that's more productivity oriented. So we'll look at the productivity dashboard that we've created. Remember, all three of these examples are in fact Powell 365. The difference is that they've been aligned to different customers' needs. And this is just through simple customization, a simple drag and drop feature where you select what you want and where you want it. Here, for example, we've moved up emails and next events, and we've also added a feature that's the latest Microsoft Office 365 tool, which is Planner, and you can see all the different things that I'm working on, what's late, what's in progress. Again, with a click of the button, the little plus sign there, I can jump right into Planner, can see more information, and evolve my team. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, again, you have a new widget that's coming through here. This is, in fact, Office Groups. We've completely integrated it into the portal here with easy access for employees. You can see if I click on a group, within the group itself, you have everyone who's a part of your group. You have the recent conversations, the next events, the recent activities, everything that's aligned to this group. You can send emails and so on and so forth without, again, ever leaving the portal itself. Everything's completely integrated into your portal. We scroll down a little bit further and you can see your latest discussions. This is again Yammer, but as you can see here, it's a completely different look to Yammer. It just depends on what you want for your employees and how you want to lay out your portal itself. And next to that you have My Last Documents, again, different look and feel here, everything again coming from Delve. If I give you another look, we can check out the sales board here. So we've aligned this portal to help employees be the most predictive as possible. So we can find everything that they need quick and easy, simple. So you have the News Hub where news is, the Sales Hub where all of your sales information is, the homepage where you have direct access to your emails, and so on and so forth. So here you can see you have your latest deals. You have your sales groups. You can reach out to anyone within sales through Yammer and get the more information that you need quickly and easily. It's all there within your portal. And all of this has been designed with our Powell Manager tool, which is the WYSIWYG designer I briefly mentioned earlier. And what we can do is jump back to our presentation really quick. And I can just explain to you guys how, in a nutshell, Powell 365 does drive your Office 365 adoption as well as implementation. What we do is we cut the time and costs for not only Office 365 but for your digital workplace in general. You can cut time divided by 4 and cut your budget divided by 2, and this is what we see with our clients. We also do, of course, significantly boost your Office 365 usage thanks to our Powell 365 portal. On average, our clients seen after, well, 1 month after the implementation of the portal, that SharePoint Online usage jumps up to 90%. This is huge. And then just after that, we have other Office 365 features that also jump up to 70%. Things like Yammer, Delve, Office Video, features that you have access to within your Office 365 suite, but sometimes companies overlooked them because they don't see the potential when it's not put all together into one honed, interesting and fun digital workplace. So just to conclude quickly, I'd like to tell you guys that we've got over 300,000 users. Since our launch a little over a year ago, we've been able to help several different companies worldwide. And our success story continues, of course, with you, our potential clients. So what I'd like to do is just propose a few next steps for everyone. If you'd like to know a little bit more or have a little bit more in-depth demo, because what I've done is just brushed the surface here, please do get in touch with us. We'll give you a much deeper demo. We'll give you more information about all the different features within the tools. I'll give you obviously more information about our WYSIWYG designer, and we can really from there we can create a proof of concept to show you that it's not just really to validate our solution, but also to understand the full scope of the product, and what you can actually create with Powell 365 for your employees. From there, it's very, very simple and quick to deploy your customized Portal 365 tool. And this goes just directly on top of your Office 365 tenant. So you will immediately see a strong return on your investment. And as I mentioned, after the first month of deployment, everything jumps for your usage. Your employees are more collaborative, your employees are more productive, and you're taking advantage of all the Office 365 tools that you have at your fingertips finally. So at this point, I'd like to just open up the floor to a few questions. If you guys have any questions, there is the little box there. Please do send your questions through. And then I'd like to just tell you guys to please do visit our website, www.powell-365.com. Also, if you follow any kind of social media, do follow us on Twitter. It's at Powell365News. And I have here my contact information as well as our contact information if you do have any other further questions or if you'd like to schedule a private demo. Okay, so I have one question here that says, is it possible to share the content in the social networks? For example, a job posted on LinkedIn in the content manager allows to. So if I'm understanding correctly, everything essentially with the social network widgets, what we do is we put up the news feed of your social network. So in the demo, you did see the news feed of the Twitter account as well as the Facebook account, and so on and so forth. The widgets are evolving every day, and we have updates constantly. It is an evergreen solution, so everything is constantly updated, whether it's through Office 365 or through any other available widgets that we have to offer you. And then there is another question. Gamification on top of what employees share for more documents. It's hard to see. I'm going to just enlarge it a little bit. I apologize for the... Okay. So here we go. Can you show how a sample end-to-end industry-specific workflow is managed? I don't think we have enough time for that. I have a few minutes. What I can do is advise you to please do reach out to me through my email. I don't know if I'm blocking it with this box, but my email is there, as well as the company contact email. Reach out to us. We can give you a deep dive demo specifically for a certain industry workflow, and so on and so forth. So the pricing for, so there was a question, what is the pricing for products? The pricing is subscription based, so that means it's per user per month, and on average we go it's about €1 per user per month, depending on the number of users you have within your portal. And on average it takes us about it takes us as little as 3 to 5 weeks to fully to fully develop and then deploy portals on average. This is what we've seen with our customers to this day. And then, great, okay, so is it what is the role of Powell Manager in this solution? So Powell Manager is a WYSIWYG designer that we provide. It's something that only Powell Software has for offer to our partners and certain customers. What I advise you to do, if you'd like to know more information specifically about Powell Manager, we can really have a full, complete demo of the Powell Manager designer in like a private session. So I really advise you to please do send me an email or contact us through our website, and we can set that up and have a private meeting where you can really see everything available within the Powell Manager Designer. Just to let you know, I'm not fully a SharePoint genius, so I'd prefer rather putting you in contact with someone who's much more oriented to the designer itself, and then you guys can really see everything it does to create the Powell 365 solutions. And it looks like that's it. So great. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to today's Powell 365 monthly webinar. Please do, again, reach out to us on social media, check out our website, and of course, contact us if you'd like a private demo or a deep dive demo and so on and so forth. And I'd like to thank you all for coming, and please do join us next month for our next Powell 365 monthly webinar. Have a great day, everybody.